I don't constantly call them Clown Lake and slate them every 5 seconds means that I am somebody that's thrilled with what's going on? Yep. This is my question. And this is what pisses me the fuck off, bro. I'll be honest. I ain't some sunshine and rainbows person. I literally do a 3-hour show every day, and I probably have, and Johnny the fuck Minerals, who I don't even view as a real human being, can, make fun of this if he wants. He's not on my radar. I don't care about him. But yes, I've said before, I probably rant naturally a couple times a night about how we're operating. But because I'm literally not all doom and gloom, like I guess you guys are, I don't know. No offense, I don't watch. I have respect for what you do, but I don't watch. I don't watch really much. My takes are my takes. I rant plenty about how we're doing things. I have people in my contact book that I'd like to keep as contacts.
It was exactly the way we drew it up, where we come out of the back, build up, and then move up the pitch, very organized. And, the number of shots we had on goal over those two.
The guy who's speaking gibberish these days, Mr. Frank, all right? Okay, everything he says, right, is the truth because it's negative. I'm getting so sick and tired of people saying that the truth is everything that's just scathing and negative. There are plenty of things to be pissed off about and still some things to be encouraged about, okay? It's not all one way or the other. And what you're basically telling me is because I'm an international fan and I don't rant and I'm not as doom and gloom as you are 24/7 being miserable as fuck, that all of a sudden I'm just a brown envelope or I'm just a big Clear Lake fan or supporter or I'm paid by the club to just put out positivity. Bro, that is so sensitive.
What's warning? Yeah? All type of badness in the place, yeah? Big up Cameo. Yeah? Quick bars, let me just score them quickly because it's not hard for me, it's not.
Some people will be like, Benson, shut up. You're an armchair fan, you live the other side of the world and you brown envelopes from the club. First things first, no I'm not. This is all just flipping rubbish that people come out with because they've got no legitimate argument to come at and say like they disagree with an opinion or whatever. It's just cheap, it's pathetic. Either way, I can come out and say this because I've been paid by Chelsea Football Club at times to work on certain projects, and I can tell you now, there is certain things that you just can't say about Chelsea, specifically painting the club in any kind of negative light. So the intentions of painting Chelsea Football Club in the best light possible, even if we're losing on the pitch and even if the owners don't know what they're doing and they're alienating the fan base. That's the truth.
Minerals FC mudded me. I couldn't give a shit about that guy. Just decides to call people out for no reason.
You're gangling.
Oh, mate, you got. It's only polite to read out the super chat from somebody called Edo who says, "You are in the woods, wrongin'." Thank you, mate. Appreciate you taking the time out to say that. Cheers. This one's for you.
In them, we know that they have the minerals. We are not doubting
the minerals, the fight, the hunger, the determination to come back from here.
Carry up! What are you been doing with my daughter? I told you to get off me! I told you to stay away from you! Let me get off me! Listen, mate, you go near her again. You so much as look at her, and I will call the police. Do you understand me?
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
You're gangling.
I'm calling you out as well, mate. All of you, I'm calling you out one by one.
So Stephen Howson's on the payroll. I didn't know. I've never seen Stephen Howson accused of being on the payroll.
I'm an independent channel.
So are we. Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, grinding, man. Grinding, bro. Same as you.
Yeah.
Matching the same as you, bro. You're everywhere. We're everywhere. Everyone's working. Everyone's enjoying. You know what I mean? Well, not enjoying Man United, but in terms of the opportunities.
How can you eat that? Oh. If you knew they were off, why didn't you say?
No, I didn't. I didn't know they were off.
They're fucking minging. Do you not taste that?
I do now, yeah. It took a while to know. I know what it means. I feel sick myself now.
It's grim. It's fucking grim. And it's out of order.
Right, a good shaking of salt.
fucking try any of that shit. Because I've been here before. I'm a professional. This is what I do.
We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway.
It's like, Meatloaf Bailey, what a PR stunt. Look at me, guys. Yeah, I would do anything for pound notes. And I'm going to sit in a restaurant and I'm going to look like, oh, I'm proper Chels. And I love Chelsea. And this is all on Siri Merchant and Barley. What a load of bollocks.
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
Are you fucking having me on? Are you joking me right now? That's how deep that. This is how far they reach. Let me smoke that for you, Siri Merchant. Yeah? Let me smoke that for you, Ted Lasso-Bowley. Yeah? You think you can fool us? You're a long way from Starbucks, mate. Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let's have it right. We go with, but my thing tomorrow, and I need the win. I want this win. I want to see the win. I want to see the mentality of the squad now. I want to see the mentality of this team. There's one player in particular that I want to see step up, and everyone's going to be shocked at me saying this, but I want to see Cole Palmer step up now. And everyone will go, what are you talking about step up? He steps up. Well, in all the big games, he's not really stepping up. He doesn't have that effect. The only one I can remember is Manchester United. But Liverpool final, Carabao Cup, he wasn't there. Against Man City in the first game of the season, wasn't there. Against Arsenal, wasn't there. This is where you have to show your true class. And against Liverpool, I want to see Cole Palmer learn some minerals. I want to see him learn some minerals. And if he does, fantastic. We're going to land it. I want to be drinking in dip of tears, bruv. Yeah. So this is my thing. This win will be truly a statement win, and it will give motivation, confidence, momentum, and these players will start to believe in something. Cole Palmer's come out recently saying, you know, everyone's waiting to see what they expect from us and what we can bring, and we try and do it. Like, that's all the normal talk. Talk is cheap. Let's go and land it now. Go and do. If we have Liverpool attack us, then I want to see us. But how well are we going to play at the back against Liverpool, who will press, who will be strong in the midfield? Are we going to be quick enough on the transitions to be able to counter them? Because I think where we can hurt Liverpool is with the counter-attack. That's the only way you're going to really hurt Liverpool. I don't think you're going to peg Liverpool back. And I'm interested to see what angle and what kind of setup we go with. I think you need to stay in the game first 20, 25 minutes. Don't let Liverpool, keep it tight and see whether we can break them down. I think if you're going to go with this expansive kind of football, then, you know, you're going to get caught out by Liverpool. They've got a lot of threat. They've got a lot of clinical players as well. And they're in form and they're playing well. But you never know after international break. Our record after international break ain't great, but I don't think many clubs' international records after international break are that great. So there's a lot of positives to go into this game with. But the reality is, I'm very excited for it. I actually think that I've got a feeling we might actually win. I actually think we'll win this one. And I haven't really felt like that, but I think we will cause problems. But we need Cole Palmer to step up, like properly step up against the big teams now. And if he does that, we've got every chance. And I'm just talking game by game. I'm not saying we're going to go and fucking win the title. And I'm not talking all that toxic positivity. What I'm saying is, in this game in isolation, I think we are the underdogs. Liverpool are playing at home. They've got the home advantage. But you just never know with Liverpool. They lost to Nottingham Forest, bruv, with Hudson-Odoi scoring that goal. You know what I'm saying? So it could go that way. It could go that way. It's all down to the midfield for me, and whether our defence and goalkeeper don't make any stupid mistakes and leave us open, bruv. That's where I see it. So let's have it right. Up the Chels, up the Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone's doing well, winning in life. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, I want you to smash the like button. Now, this is how we do it now. Yeah, we're going to fucking dominate everywhere, bruv. I'm on Rumble currently right now. So salute all the Minerals FC Ultras in Rumble. We're running on YouTube as well. So salute all the Minerals FC Ultras on YouTube. And we're also running on X. Yeah. For all the little Twitter melts, the little Twitter virgins, the wrong'uns in the game, the toxic positivity wrong'uns. I hope you're watching good. I hope everyone's watching. I hope everyone's enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? Celebrating a loss. But let's have it right. First and foremost, smash that subscribe button, hit that like button. I want you all to literally land your comments. I want you to support the channel. Because let's have it right, we've been attacked on this channel. We've been shadow banned, which is why I have to go to the fucking crazy extent of setting up Rumble, where there's no shadow bans. It's all free speech. And this is all, you know where the Minerals FC headquarters is now? It's on Rumble. Yeah, it's not on YouTube no more. So YouTube, you can do whatever you like. You can do whatever you like. X can do whatever they like. Well, that's meant to be free speech with the alien Elon Musk. So hopefully we're all gravy here. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be no shadow bans and all that. You know what I'm saying? Respect to everyone. So salute to all my Minerals FC Ultras, man. Let's support this channel, bruv. That know the real deal, yeah? And fuck all you brown envelopes, because that's exactly what I'm going to say right now. So let's get straight into it. The slot machine did not pay out the jackpot for Chelsea Football Club at Anfield. No, it did not. I generally got done here. I actually thought we might have a chance against the Dippers. I actually thought, do you know what? Well, we've had 7 games and we've only lost to Man City and we look fantastic. And we're back. Chelsea are back. Are we fuck? We're not back. It's too premature. It's what you call premature minerals, you know? As I put in the intro just there, apart from exposing all the wrongings in the game. But my thing is this. I've already put the video up from my prediction yesterday, how I see the game, how I saw the game. And I'm pretty spot on. I'm pretty spot on. Do you know why? Because I've watched football long enough. I've watched it long enough, and I know my club, and I know Chelsea, and this ain't Chels. So we're going to, in isolation, for all the little wrongs out there, we're going to go through this game because, as I've been saying, like your gaffer and our gaffer, Enzo Maresca, he says we take it game by game. No. I don't want to have any power in transfers. I just want to coach the team. I've had no pressure for Champions League football. Yeah, and it's all trust the process. So I'm going to go on that. I'm going to go with what the gaffer says. You know, prove me wrong that he's not a yes man. So let's have it right. Let's break it down. Let's break it down because the slot machine done Enzo, bruv. Done Pep Guardiola's cigar holder because at the moment it's very premature with Enzo Maresca. He's got a lot to prove. People were saying, yeah, that Enzo is. No, sorry, that was it. It was this geezer. Let me mud this guy right now. In fact, let me mud this guy right now for saying what he spoke today and put on his fraudulent platform. Yeah.
I think it was 89. So I went to Manchester United versus Forest because I begged. It was around my birthday, and I begged my dad to take me because I supported United.
Supported United. Yeah, Nottingham Forest fan, ex-Bacon. Got shares with Don Robbie. Let's have it right. Sorry, he's not a Don, is he? He's a fraud. He's a Teletubby. Yeah, fuck you lot. Understand me? You want to report me, you wrong'uns, because you know people in YouTube and Google. Let's have it right. Let's do on Twitter X. Let's do the mineral salute. Yeah, let's do that, shall we? Drink them minerals in, and it actually looks like a Terry Flowers. What? What's he doing? He's got a bouquet, is he? Yeah, all right, jog on. Bouquet of brown envelopes, is it? Teaming up with Goldfish. Now, this wrong'un, Goldfish, yeah, and that's what we address him by now. Do you know what he come out and said today? Is Enzo Maresca a better manager than Tuchel? Right? I haven't even got into the game, but this is what I've got to address. I've got to address wrong-uns like this. I've got to address clickbait like this, yeah? Don't you ever fucking disrespect, not only now England's gaffer, so salute to our Tommy T, yeah? My gaffer, bruv, all right? But you are absolutely disgraceful for putting out fraudulent narrative like that to ask the question or you making a statement, you melt, yeah? I'll tell you this now, right? Fantastic. Generational brown envelope PR fucking narrative setter. That's what Goldfish is. But I'll tell you this now. How dare you compare Enzo Maresca, who's won just a fucking championship and played third, second fiddle cigar holding for Pep Guardiola, and compare it to Thomas Tuchel, who had Pep Guardiola losing more hair follicles on his bald head and beat him in the Champions League final, won the Club World Cup, won the Super Cup, got us in top four, had all the issues, inherited a team that wasn't his. Let's have it right. So what are we doing here? How are we comparing a championship gaffer who's now managing a kindergarten FC Chelsea team, 1.5 billion spent, yeah? And you're comparing him to Thomas Tuchel? Get out of here, man. Get in the woods, get in the bin and stop talking bullshit, all right? This is how you know these guys are frauds and they're in it for the pound note and only the pound note. I ain't no sellout. I ain't in it for the pound note. I'm in it to talk my football club and talk football. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to do today. Today, I said, was the battle of the midfield. Well, let's have it right. Everyone's raving that Casado had an amazing game today. He was like the best player on the pitch. And let's have it right. He got an assist. He did well. He did all right. He did all right. But he made one tackle in the entire game. He gave the ball away about 8 times. Lavia come back from injury, thrown into the deep end, bruv. And salute to Enzo Maresca for showing some bollocks and minerals for benching that racist Enzo Fernandez, bruv, who's the captain of our football club. It's a fucking disgrace. And this guy, anyway, we'll talk about him later, but this guy's done nothing for Chelsea. Yeah, he doesn't start in the biggest game in this run-up that we've got coming up. He doesn't start. Make it make sense. Why is Enzo Fernandez, the star boy for Clown Lake, not starting in the midfield at Chelsea? Well, respect to Enzo for doing that. Enzo Maresca, the gaffer, by the way. Yeah, respect to him for doing that. They did all right. They did all right. Didn't create nothing. Didn't really give the ball to our creators to create anything. But yeah, they did all right. I mean, Casado did okay. I always said the defence is going to be the major problem at Chelsea. I said the goalkeeper is going to be the major problem at Chelsea. I said to you, there is no core. The striker position's an issue. You know what I'm saying? Everything from the front line all the way down to the goalkeeper, the whole spine of this team is nowhere near what I'm going to show you in the backdrop right now. That behind is Chelsea. None of them go anywhere near that. Nowhere near it. They've got everything approved. They've got to earn their stripes. They've got to earn their minerals. And you had an opportunity today to make me happy for fucking once and beat the Dippers, who I cannot stand, bruv. Yeah? They've lost the, I haven't got the energy no more. There's no more energy because FSG have fucking drained me without backing me truly. But I've made shit, made diamonds out of shit and cheap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, Slot Machine, who's doing this literally, he's got his chest out like he's benching 200 kg, bruv. He's out, bruv. He's out. He's loving life, bruv. He's inherited Klopp's team. And what's fate? I want to ask everyone that's all the toxic positivity merchants at Chelsea. I want to ask you a question. All right. What stage is Slot in? What phase is he in? Like Lego Head. What phase is Lego Head in? How much do you want to trust the process that ain't really a process? It's a fugazi based upon PR. And the only process for all of these clubs is to make what? I'll tell you what it's to make. I'll tell you what it's to make right now. Let me just get it up for you. Let's have it right. I would do anything for pound notes, and I'm gonna PR till the heavens come home. And I would do anything for Kindergarten FC, and we're basing it on Epstein Island. Let's have it right, yeah. Yeah, let's have it right. So I have to ask this, and the reason I'm going to bring in, what's his name? Lego Head. Yeah, for all you goons. They were all saying we were robbed. We got Dan Saliba, who films his mate noshing himself off, you know, in the international, and he's just come back from international, Saliba. So it's interesting narrative going on there. It kind of It kind of feels like the glue put together. It makes sense, doesn't it? Makes sense. Well, that geezer got sent off for, well, let's have it right. We had a very similar decision with Tozin today. Tozin, who we replaced Thiago Silva with. Yeah? We replaced a free transfer from Fulham with Thiago Silva. All right? This guy was very lucky to be on the field. If you're going by the law, the referees, the frauds that they are, giving that decision, then you have to keep consistency. But there is no consistency in the game. It's rigged. The game's done out here. The game is done out here. Literally, it's done out here. So I have to question that. We're very lucky to not have a go down to 10 men. All right. Now let's get into the first instance. First 25 minutes, Chelsea looked good. You know, we did. I said, if you keep yourselves in the game, first 20 minutes, 25 minutes, which is what I said at the start of the stream, clicked from my preview yesterday, then we've got a chance. But where do we fall short? Where do we fall short? Oh, let's have it right. We've got a centre-back pairing of Tozin and Colwill. You know, Colwill wasn't Colwill today doing an England clearance off the line. Colwill was wearing his Levi jeans doing an advert, bruv. Yeah? And that was a disgrace. I mean, what are you doing, bruv? And look shocked, you know? You look shocked that you committed that foul. And we give away a penalty when Liverpool weren't really in the game. It's very stalemate. It was like a game of chess in the first 25 minutes and fair play. But why? What up to that point, I have to ask everyone, what did we do as a team that was threatening? What did we do? What did we create? Nothing. What did Liverpool really create? Not much, really. They just got into a few areas. Then they started to find some little holes and gaps and broke the lines. And there you go, bruv. They make an opportunity like that and we give away a penalty. Who steps up? Salah. But interestingly enough, it was Gakpo who had the ball. Yeah. And you had Jackson going up to him, giving it all this, thinking he's Michael Jackson Thriller or something, you know, giving it the big one. And he gets booked again. He gets another yellow card. I mean, the geezer's racking up more yellow cards than fucking goals at this rate. And we give away that, and then very cleverly they give it to Salah. It's a bit of experience, that. It's a bit of game management, you know. And Salah bags it. I mean, everyone goes, "Oh, Sanchez, he's been outstanding recently, last few games." You see, when you're winning, all right, this is how fickle the fan base is. When you win a few games, even though we're not winning convincingly, all right, and the opposition we've been playing hasn't been the level of a Liverpool or a Man City, and funny enough, because we played all the other teams that are average mid-table teams, we should be beating them spending 1.5 billion. But when you come against a Liverpool or a Man City, we've lost both of these games. They're the benchmarks. They're the levels in the game. If you can't beat those teams, or you can't get a draw away is a decent result in the grand scheme of things. If you get a draw, it's a decent result. But to lose, you lost at home to City, and you lost who weren't very good either, but they still outplayed us, and Liverpool. So then you go 1-0 down, and all of a sudden Liverpool have their tails up. Liverpool look a little bit more up for it. And they do. They played all right. They started getting in. They started to create a few little more chances, bruv. And then we get the other instance in the game, a turning point where Sanchez, the fucking mum spaghetti that he is, bruv. By the way, Sanchez is a third choice goalkeeper for the Seagull Merchants that we bought him from, right? That's our number one goalkeeper, courtesy of our ownership. They wanted Sanchez as our number one goalkeeper. We've got 8 goalkeepers on our roster, and none of them are better than Sanchez, and Sanchez is third choice for Seagulls. So that tells you everything you need to know about the levels in goalkeeping. This geezer comes out, fucking wipes the geezer out, literally takes him out, luckily touches the ball before he does that. But there is other games, a different referee, that's another penalty, and you go 2-0 down, pretty much. You can't afford to do that away at Anfield. You can't afford to do that. You had Gusto Vertin cooking no French cuisine, unfortunately. Enzo Maresca plays Reece James straight into the first team. He's had no run-up, bruv. He's had surgery. This guy's had surgery. He's come back. He's got injured, and he's throwing him straight in. He's playing Gusto left back, so we've got no Cucurella suspended. We've got no Wesley Fofana. who wouldn't have made a difference anyway. So you play Reece James. Reece James did all right. He did the basics all right. He's naturally quality. He's naturally a baller. He's our common boy. He's our captain. But where I have to question it, in the second half, we did all right. We started up. We started playing. And credit to the one player who, let's have it right, since he scored at West Ham a couple, and John Obi Mikel comes out and says, I've created a monster. Well, that monster shrunk, bruv, like in Men in Black to that tiny little thing. Do you know what I mean? There is no monster, bruv. There's no thriller and all that. It's moonwalking backwards. He actually stepped up and he scored a goal. Was average all game, but scored a good goal, you know. Fair play to him. What stayed on side as well. And you go 1-1. You think, actually, now let's just steady. Let's game manage. Let's take it easy. What, within 2 fucking minutes? 2 minutes? We got well, Christmas must come early for this player, the little elf in midfield, Jones. This guy, literally, everyone goes, Casado and Lavia done really well. He got absolutely sexed, bruv. Yeah, both of them got done in the middle by Jones. Yeah, and we're not talking Tom Jones. Well, maybe Tom Jones. Maybe our midfield was throwing knickers at him. You know, that's what the women used to do at Tom Jones at concerts. He used to throw knickers all the time. You know, maybe we're just doing that in the midfield because this geezer, all right, makes a run and the ball by Salah, bruv. And the one player that kept them on side was Reece James. And he puts it away. And Sanchez probably thought he's going to take the shot straight away. First time he doesn't. And he scores 2-1 up straight away. Kills our momentum. Kills us trying to like build on that and get back in the game and try and win the game. You know what I'm saying? And just steady it. Nah, couldn't do that. Of course you can't do that. Why would you? We're too inexperienced. And everyone wants to blame Reece James. Now, funny enough, you can kind of blame Reece, yeah, but I don't really blame him. I'll tell you why I don't blame him. Because he hasn't played with this team. He hasn't played with this back line. In training, all they're showing is nutmegs, and then we didn't see one nutmeg in the entire game. So your PR's in the mud. PR's in the bin. His mind is telling him that's what I should do. I should go forward because I can anticipate the ball going in, but the rest of the back line ain't on Reece James' level, bruv. That's the true narrative. And on top of that, he's not match sharp. He's not match fit. You've thrown him into the biggest game against Liverpool, who are top of the league. I don't blame Reece James. I blame Enzo Maresca for playing him and starting him. He should be a player that should be brought in, ease him in so that you don't risk injury on the player. So we don't have to go for a whole another half a season or 3/4 of a season without our best right back. Best centre back at this rate. If he played centre back, he'd be our best centre back. If we had Trev Chalobah, he'd be our best centre back. But they exiled him. Why didn't we have Ben Chilwell? Oh, he's not well, is he? He's got bird flu. I don't know. He's got mad cow's disease. Fuck knows what illness he's got. But he seems to be DMing OnlyFan birds, and he's ready to get rock solid as a rock. You know what I'm saying? So he can't be that ill. Maybe he's been exiled. So we don't want to play him. We don't want to risk Viega, who we've all taken a liking to Viega. Viega looks all right. You know what I'm saying? But is he ready to step into this game? No. So we go 2-1 down, and that's it. Really, Liverpool. In all seriousness, yeah, people go, oh, they've not had as many shots against our defence as any other game for quite a period. That's nothing to go by. What did we do? What did we create? And how did we hurt Liverpool? And you can't name more than 5 on my fingers on my hand, bruv. Opportunities. Where was Cole Palmer? Cole Palmer wasn't cold. He got frozen up at Anfield, literally frozen up and defrosted in 90 minutes. And he's our best player. So what does that tell you? A, he's been carrying Chelsea all last season, and if it wasn't for him, we would have got relegated. That's a fact. Absolute fact. Yeah? All right? You're relying again on him on this season. He's our best player, the most creative player, the most output of a player. All right? And I called him best player in the world right now, along with a Rodri. And he gets into any team. But this is why he doesn't. Because in the big games, he doesn't turn up. And then maybe that's a bit harsh. Doesn't turn up. Maybe he just got man marked. Maybe got man up now. Literally. Breathe, dog. Breathe. He can't breathe. There's no room to breathe for Cole Palmer. So where's his teammates stepping up to his level to bring him and get him in the game so that we can try and win the game? They're not on it. Madueke, funny enough, who I come at all the time because I don't think he's good enough and he's not Chelsea level. He's like, for me, majority of the time since he scored his hat-trick, he's been a grasshopper, on speed, flat-footed step-overs, no end product, nowhere near it. He needs about 5 or 6 opportunities to take one of them. Very much like Jackson up front. And Cole Palmer's the most clinical that we got. And if you keep Cole Palmer quiet, if there's no Cole Palmer, there's no Chelsea. And we've spent 1.5 billion and we are relying on not just Cole Palmer. Well, no, it's just Cole Palmer, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. So when are you going to help the kid? Is anyone going to help this kid? Is anyone going to step up and help this kid? Slosh what Jackson did, to be fair. He got us in the game. But where do we get let down? As usual, the midfield, defence and goalkeeper. Don't tell me our midfield is fantastic because it weren't. It was better without Enzo Fernandez. So I'm sorry for you Enzo Fernandez sexuals that praise him to the high heavens, knowing that he's a fucking racist. Let's have it right. What am I saying something wrong here? Or you want to back him to the high heavens because he cost 105 million. He ain't done nothing for Chelsea. And until he does, he'll get the praise. When players perform at our club, I give them praise. When they don't perform, I ain't giving praise. I am not doing what you toxic positivity merchants are doing right now. You are praising the way we played to try and stay in the game when we didn't and we lost. Instead of being realistic and real and accepting what we are right now. You're doing the opposite to what our GOAT Jose Mourinho always warned everyone and warned the specialists in failure, Arsene Wenger. He says, when you start praising good performances, but you lose, you stop being a big club. You stop having the standards of a big club. You stop having the elite mentality of a big club. Because let's have it right. We should be going to Anfield, according to everyone, by the way. We should be going there and beating Liverpool. We should be. Everyone says, what's going to stop us winning the lot? Have you not seen Man City? Have you not seen Liverpool right now? I mean, Lego heads in the mud, and I'm glad let it may long continue, bruv. Let it continue, bruv, because that club's in the gutter. Along with Manchester United. Funny enough, Said says, is it Said TV? Yeah, comes out and he goes, oh, Chelsea. No, what did he say? Let's have it right. I have to be precise with this. And smash the like button as well. Smash the like button. He says, Chelsea on the right path. Okay, we're on the right path. All right, cool. Did you know that your club that's in the gutter with Bald Hag are 3 points behind a club that's on the right path? Does everyone not realise that we are not in a title race? So everyone going on the football fraudulent fucking brown envelope terrorists, stop pushing out we're in a title race because we're fucking not. At best, our race is top 4. And that should be a bare minimum requirement on top of competing for the title and competing for Champions League, which we're not in. And we spent more money than everyone in Europe in the last fucking 5 transfer windows under these clowns. So I have to say, how are we on the right direction and right path? Because our defence is a fucking shambles. Our goalkeeper needs addressing immediately, but we can't do that because the transfer window's not open. And even if it was, these clowns would go and buy another 17-year-old from fucking Finland, yeah, or wherever the fuck they go and buy with their AI scanning and data. And then the defensive line, you could go and get me or keep Thiago Silva. Oh no, he wouldn't sign your NDA, so you got rid of him. That's right, yeah, of course. And the geezer can't speak out because his kids are still at Chelsea. You know, these dirty, fucking, filthy wrongins that own our football club. And big up to Con, by the way. Lovely Twitter space, having Toothpick Jacobs in there, just sitting there saying fuck all, just to bring the numbers in to push the toxic positivity. Yeah? Fantastic. Classy. I just want to give everyone a platform. No, you have the usual wrong-uns. Come on and speak. Let's have it right. You don't bring randoms on, you know. And Pies and Mash going, I'm really excited for the season. Wasn't he tagging Kerry Winstanley and Stuart Little the other day, fucking crying that we didn't sign Ozyman, we didn't sign certain players? Oh, is he flipped now? Maybe he's got some more intel. Maybe he's going up the ladder, snakes and ladders. Yeah? You're all frauds, mate. You're all frauds. You're embarrassing. You don't say it as it is. Praising a performance like this. What's the point in if you don't win? I want to play well and win. Sometimes I don't even want to play well. I just want to fucking win. I want Chelsea mentality back where we just win, bruv. All right? The reality is, this is funny, right? Near the end of the game, Liverpool were just trying to shut the game out. They didn't really want to go overkill. They could have scored 4 goals against us. If their Diaz was on it when he came on, if Szoboszlai was on it, didn't hold the trigger, you know what I'm saying? Nunes, again, causing problems. That's what your striker's meant to do. Aggravate the centre-backs and have battles and disrupt the play. They were getting in. We were losing the ball. It's not good enough. And Liverpool, I don't even put up there, but they are playing well and they're well organised. They're like a German whip. Because I'm sure old slot machine is Dutch, and he Dutch don't make whips, do they? So we'll go with a German whip. That's how I look at Liverpool, because they're still in that veneer merchant setup. Did you know this? That Liverpool are the fourth oldest team. We have put out the youngest team in the league for the 4th time or 5th time. In fact, we do have the youngest team because that's what these clowns wanted. Which brings me to the point of, what do you think is going to happen when you're playing a team that's got a Van Dijk at the back, yeah, a fucking a Jones who's running that midfield, and it's criminal that he is running that midfield. A Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, you've got Mohamed Salah. I mean, they haven't even got Alisson in goal, for fuck's sake. They've got Robertson now, who, by the way, looked very shaky against Madueke. In fact, Madueke was our only threat in this game. He was the only threat in this game, and yet we didn't capitalise on it. Make fucking sense of it. Make sense of it. Give the ball to Madueke and let him fucking land minerals on Robertson so he can create something or cause some danger or bring Cold Palmer into the game. We didn't do that. And the left side, fuck me, before I address this, yeah, all right, before I say what I want to say, Jadon Sancho on the left-hand side got put in a fucking spliff by the Calvin Klein merchant, yeah, all right, the toothpick Calvin Klein model. You understand me? I ain't seen a Calvin Klein model that fucking slender, bruv, that thin. You understand me? Looks like he's starving himself. You understand me? And he does. Defensively, he's meant to be a shambles, old Trent. He's meant to be a shambles. Well, for me, he actually pocketed Sancho. Sancho didn't really do anything in this game. A big game, a strong opposition, a well-oiled machine, a team that knows what they're doing, a team that game manages, a team that has a setup and has a blend of what? Fuck all that. What has it got a blend of? A blend of experience, winning young experience, and some youth. That, my sons, is the blueprint in football. Every dominating Premier League team, European team, has a blend. We don't have that at Chelsea. What we got at Chelsea is what? A bunch of fucking average age 21 years old. 20 years old. All right, let's push it up. Let's up the odds, yeah? We'll go 23 years old, average age. Where's your experience? Where's your leadership? Where's your game management? Where's your level-headedness? It weren't there. And that's why you're going to fall short every single time in big games, especially if Cole Palmer doesn't step up. So on the left-hand side, we got cooked. Gusto was inverting, leaving Levi Jeans exposed and allowing their midfield to win the ball and go straight down there for who's the one there? The Roadrunner, Salah, the Egyptian Roadrunner. Yeah? How can you leave space for Salah? The most experienced clinical player they got, the most threatening player they got. Inexperience. Naivety. This is what the problem is at Chelsea. And these clowns ain't going to change it no more. It's criminal that you have not addressed or given us a world-class defender, letting go of Thiago Silva and Trev Chalobah, Kerry Winstanley, Stuart Little's badder dildo shite and fucking disaster are nowhere near good enough to play our centre-back pairing. And these lot come from Monaco, who almost got relegated. Yeah, all right. What are we doing here? Not even good enough as backup. So you're only left with Colwill, Tosin, who's come from Fulham, and Fofana, who's suspended anyway. And even if Fofana played, it wouldn't have made a difference to me, bruv. It really wouldn't have. It really wouldn't have. You know? That's a problem. So you can't put all the blame on Sanchez when the back line's not protecting him enough. He takes a lot of the blame because he's shit. And he's not a Chelsea. Dimitri Karine's clear of this guy. De Goy's clear of this guy. Clear. This guy is not good enough to be even third choice for Chelsea or fourth choice. Yet he's our number one. Who makes these criminal decisions? And again, the midfield not balanced. No natural sitter bar Lavia, who we've only just started to see. He's come back and then got injured and come back again. Respect to Lavia. I think he's a very important piece in the midfield. Very important piece. But that causes a problem because you have to play Caicedo, who has to start every single game. So if Caicedo's starting every single game and you play Lavia, there's no room for Enzo because he ain't playing number 10. He did play quite deep today, but that's only because Lavia went off. And he still didn't do nothing. Enzo did nothing when he come on. Neto comes on, plays on the left. When he played for Wolves, he was the most potent, most threatening, one of the best wingers in the league, if not in Europe. On which fucking side? The right side. So we play him on the left. Funny enough, when you did play him on the right, look at the ball he played in. Look at that ball he played in. Cole Palmer and Neto, when it was 2-1, when they were 2-1 up near the end of the game, they played two world-class balls in. We didn't have no Osimhen in there, sons. We didn't have an Erling Viking fucking alien Haaland in there, sons. No, we didn't. We had Jackson and Nkuku. And Nkuku was he had a chance, but he couldn't get onto it enough. Maybe he wasn't in the game enough. Maybe he was playing about 10, 15 minutes, a bit more. He maybe would have scored or got in far post. And we would have shocked everyone because the whole back line, the goalkeeper, were in no man's land. They were in fucking Frozen. Yeah? Disney's Frozen. That's where they were. So for me personally, bruv, apart from that, Cole Palmer had a shot deflected, or no, he had one shot just above the crossbar. That was the best chance he had. And on any other day, maybe he would have put that away. But he didn't. And this is why I have to ask the question now. Where's João Felix? Why is João Felix not coming into these games? Is he just there to look pretty with his fucking shave, his sideburns halfway up his head and sit there on the bench and just get his paycheck like he was at Atletico Madrid? Or we can actually use this guy, bruv, who hates the Arsenal. You lot don't realise, yeah, that this ownership, this clown Egbali and Fagaziano, had the opportunity to sign Osimhen for just about 200 grand a week. Osimhen was prepared to cut his wage to about 200 grand a week. You know what they offered him? They offered him 155k. And he was insulted, bruv. Enzo Maresca was on the phone to Osimhen on 2 occasions and was pissed that we didn't sign him because he said that'll be the final piece up top, attacking wise. And we didn't sign him. Imagine if Osimhen was in the box from that ball from Palmer and Neto when it's 2-1, we're 2-1 down, we equalise. We may be not even behind the game. Maybe we win the fucking game. Even though our defence is a shambles, because we're playing NBA ball at the minute. It's like, you have a go, we'll have a go. You have a go, we'll have a go. We'll just outscore you. Well, that's not sustainable in the Premier League, and it's not sustainable when you play proper teams that are organised, experienced, well-drilled, fucking have a manager that knows what he's doing and is being backed. You're not going to get away with it. It doesn't matter how lucky. And if Cole Palmer's not on it, landing minerals, doing Patrick Swayze fucking dirty dancing and all, everyone's lapping it up, bruv. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't doing that and freezing up the gaff, then, like I say, everything's defrosted. Everything falls down. Kanye West, no mask on, bruv. Let's have it right on Alex Jones. I have to say this. Everyone blames, a lot of people blaming Enzo Maresca. You know, oh, we picked the wrong team. Oh, we set us up wrong and all this jazz. I have to go into his defence a little bit here. And I always said, I'm not blaming this gaffer. I'm backing this guy. I like him. I do like him. He's Italian. He probably drinks a Lavazza Super Crema. Let's have it right. He wears stony, bruv. He's got a bit of aura. I think the aura's a bit of a yes man. Let's have it right. But he's got to prove me wrong. But if you want to play a brand of football and you're trying to go with a Pep Guardiola disciple and go with that brand of football and that blueprint, and you've got to give him the keys, you've got to give him the tools, you've got to give him the players. And he wanted Osimhen up front, like Pep Guardiola's got Erling Haaland, and we didn't do that for him. So he was pissed. He probably lost a few more hair follicles. But you blame the system, you can blame tactics all you want. The reality of the situation is, and it has been for a very long time, is the players and the personnel are not Chelsea level. There are very few players in this squad who can be that level, bar Cole Palmer. Very few. Reece James is, Chilwell is, Cole Palmer is. I like Casado a lot, and I think without him, we're fucked in the middle. So he's definitely in there, and I wanted to sign him. So respect. A little bit steep, a little bit dear, 115 million. We've got, you know, the Clown Lakes got their pants pulled down and spanked by the Seagull Merchants and Bloom, you know, who's literally raking it up in the bank. Money in the bank, 50 cent, you know what I'm saying? Laughing to the bank, in fact. Everyone else, Gusto's not better than Reece James. Stop that narrative. Yeah. None of our back line are anywhere near Thiago Silva or Trev Chalobah. And I don't care what you tell me. That's about it. Sancho's done nothing since he's been at Dortmund first stint. He's on 300 grand a week. United couldn't wait to get rid of him, and he's come to our football club. He's come home. I want you to land minerals, son. I want you to step up. You're meant to come. You come home. You step up now. You see, this is the difference between me and everyone else, right? Because everyone is a byproduct of the toxic positivity and the brand envelope matrix and all the media that pushes these fucking narratives to what? To do one thing: overhype mediocrity. Lower the standards at Chelsea Football Club. So when we look at this performance, everyone's lapping it up, going, yeah, we played well. We did all right. We lost. Stupid mistakes again. Why are you making stupid mistakes? If we've got such fucking amazing players and we're going to win it all and we're going to title charge. Like all the big platforms saying Chelsea in a title race. We're not in a fucking title race, bruv. What planet are you from? Because it ain't planet Earth. And if it is, you're a long way from Starbucks. I don't blame Enzo, mate, if he hasn't got the personnel and the tools to do and implement the style he wants to implement, bruv. He's trying to problem solve and he's doing a good job with what he's got. But who buys the players? Who bought the goalkeeper? Who assembled this back line? Who assembled this unbalanced midfield? Who kept us with Jackson up front and not bringing us a fucking world-class centre forward for 100 million on what is normal wages of 200 grand a week? The ownership. But all the brand envelopes, the Toothpick Jacobs, the Matt Law, the Fabrizio Romano. Let's bring up Fabrizio Romano, bro. Fucking melt, honestly. This guy, he got done the other day, by the way. He got muddied the other day with his community note underneath his tweet with Pep Guardiola when he outright lied with his tweet. Let's bring up Fabrizio Romano to refresh everyone's memory and have it right.
To get money from agents to publish information is not legal for a journalist. After 1 second, find one proof and I will deactivate my account.
Fab, I think you're taking this a bit to heart, honestly.
No, it's not too hard. It's too hard because you are on your fucking sofa just using my name and attacking me from your Twitter account with no face, no name and nothing. Just joking on me.
Yeah.
It's not too hard for me because I'm working and I don't like to go on Twitter and see the shit you're putting.
Okay.
So it could be too hard for you, not for me. I'm working and I don't want someone else to come in and joke on my news. You can joke about it. It's fine. It's humor. It's okay. But joke, not say that I'm getting money. Because I'm not getting any fucking money from the agents of any player. So joke whatever you want, do humor on me, on my name, or whatever you want.
I'll make it clear. I'll make it clear.
Well, we just made it clear and everyone can see the receipts, yeah? Everyone can see the receipts. Let's have it right. I'll always say as it is. I'm not going to lie, and I'm not bought, and I'm not going to allow all this mediocrity and toxic positivity to destroy my fucking club. And reality is, this ownership has pissed away 1.5 billion and they have made opportunist signings. There is no strategy. There's no plan. The plan is to sell players on. Salute to Frank LeBeouf, by the way, who Alex Goldfish wants to tell all large Twitter platforms and copy and paste merchants to not aggregate Frank LeBeouf, what he says. Well, Frank LeBeouf's a legend for Chelsea. He's a Cup Winners' Cup winner, FA Cup winner, League Cup winner, part of our Zola, Viali, Hullet era, bruv, Desai. He's won the World Cup, Euros. Shut the fuck up, son. Who are you? You're a big fish in a small little bowl. Frank LeBeouf can land the minerals however he wants to land the minerals. And right now, he's landing minerals. Because he's saying, Chelsea supporters want to win. The owners want to make money. That's exactly what they're going to do is make money, bro. Everyone's going to make money. Cole Palmer, ooh, big dough. Big dough. Big dough for Cole Palmer. So, I will say this, yeah? And I hope everyone's smashing the like button. And big up to everyone on Twitter as well. Salute to everyone on Twitter. Yeah? Or X. Whatever you want to call it, bro. Yeah? Apparently, I make money off the club. No, I don't. My channel has been robbed of over 1,000 subscribers. They're doing it again. My channel gets robbed, adverts taken down without me doing anything different. So I don't make any real money there, even though they're on and off. I have my Minerals FC Ultras. In fact, let me just prove it to you. It's better to just prove it. I prefer that. Big up to Mod Sport, yeah. And I've had to screenshot this, by the way, so I'm not bullshitting here. All right, I'm actually not bullshitting. CFC SK says subscriber count's gone down. Yeah, it has. Also, Mod Sport says, Johnny, I had to sub to you 5 times. Every time I sub, it keeps unsubscribing me. Also, it removes the videos I like. Have you blocked me, mate? I've got my own fucking subscribers asking me if I'm blocking them, bruv. Yeah? Don't you dare tell me that I'm making money off my football club when I'm the only platform on the entire fucking platform. Obviously, salute to Tobes doing madness on Twitter, you know. Fucking real one. yeah, and back me, as is all my ultras, bruv. The rest of you, the lot of you, you're a fucking, and Eunice as well. Big up Eunice. The rest of you, you're a fugazi, bruv. You're a long way from Starbucks. You're all milking the club for a pound note. All the rivals are milking clubs for the pound note. Yeah? They go on like they're the realest in the game. You ain't real, bruv. You ain't real. You haven't had this treatment. And this is the point I make. Why am I having my subscribers robbed, shadow banned, my channel hidden, comments disabled when I fucking enable them, and I had to do it 6 times on the account for it to then be disabled straight away? I give up after that. My own subscribers, I've got countless emails, countless messages that they have been unsubscribed, knowing they subscribed more than once. It's an illegal act, bruv. It's a brown envelope matrix act. It's major accounts reporting me, which brings me on to this. No one else, where is it? Here it is. No one else has got an array of a collection of this, bruv. Every single kingpin now has been blocked. I've been blocked by. So they say they don't care about what I say and they don't know me. Well, you know me to block me. So when you're up against all the usual melts and bought brown envelopes in the game, it makes sense to me why my channel gets attacked. So I will forever keep it real. I will always be honest. And I just want to educate people that are going, oh, what a lovely logo Clown Lake have created. Do you not realise that that logo for the 120 anniversary, that they're going to use on the shirt next year, coincidentally? Do you have not any fucking sight? Do you need to go? I think you need to go Specsavers. Do you not understand what that means? It's a smokes and mirrors and a mask for the trademarking or the attempt of trademarking the name the Chels and Chels. Because the only way that they can get around the CPO and the CPO, we own the name Chelsea and we own the pitch. The only way to get around that is by doing what? Is by changing the name of the club and relocating. And by the way, we're going to change the logo as well. The logo is the first stage in the psyche process for everyone to digest and go, oh, it looks really pretty. Everything's looked pretty. Never judge a book by its cover. You ever heard that phrase? Well, you got to be careful what you're reading. You have to be very, very careful what you're reading. Because aside from that, they've robbed the 2 hotels, sold them to their sister company. The car park has gone to their sister company. And what else has gone now? Oh, yeah, the women's team, which Meatloaf Bowley is working on now. Because apparently the Civil War, there is no Civil War, apparently. Because we're doing so fucking amazingly well. I'll tell you when we do well. When we're back in the Champions League, we've won the Conference League and we've won an FA Cup this season. That, I will accept that. And then the year off, next year, I want to win the title. And if we're not winning the title, it's failure. What's the point? What, just to get top 4 money? Fuck all that. We ain't Arsenal. We're not trust the process. When has Chelsea ever been a trust the process? So when you look at this ownership, taking the real estate, buying the mansions, taking the 2 hotels, the car park, all sold to a sister company. They're trying to get a trademark for the name Chels and the Chels to relocate us wherever they want to go. They will do what Arsenal did at Highbury, knock it down in that shithole Islington, all right, and build flats and apartments and property and real estate. They'll do that in Chelsea, these clowns, and they'll go, don't worry, CPO, we're not touching the pitch where the Osgood ashes are buried, bruv. Yeah, don't worry about that. But we'll build all the real estate around it and we'll make a fucking amount of pound notes. Don't con me. You think you can con me? You're the most, I've never seen an ownership with the most absolute generational PR. They have managed to fleece an entire fan base that has had the mentality of who? Let me show you the mentality of someone here. Let me show you the mentality, bruv. Yeah? Untold mentality of this man here. Don Roman Abramovich, mate. Yeah? Standards, levels. first year comes into our football club, has a second in the league, brings Peter Kenyon from Manchester United, tries to sign Sir Alex Ferguson, bro. Goes out and just spends the money, bro. Wants to win. Came out and publicly stated that he was asked, "Are you there to make money?" He laughed. He said, "No, it's too risky to make money in this in football and in sport. I'm here to have fun and win. Make Chelsea the biggest in London. And let's have it right. Chelsea are the biggest in London. We see things they'll never see. Shout out to our Chelsea old boys. Go. Passed away. Respect to him. Yeah? And all the ultras, bro. They have fleeced the entire fan base to lower the standards that this Don had for us for 18 odd years. Made us the most dominant and successful club. Now you've been conned into this whole, we're looking at Arsenal and Lego Head and the all or nothing. It's all for fucking nothing. And by the way, we're spending Roman Abramovich's 1.5 billion, or we spent that out of his 2.5 billion. That 2.5 billion is in the bank somewhere, earning untold interest when Roman Abramovich asked for that money and requested that money to be donated to the victims of war in Ukraine. And it hasn't been released. Someone answer that, will you? You see, people go, why did you get so rattled, Johnny? Why are you taking it so personally? I take it personally because our club was robbed by this UK government. Compliments and with the assistance of Rain Group, an American fucking wrong and firm, who specifically put Meatloaf Bowley as the face and Egg Barley and Feliciano, who says it's more important to build business value than win or lose on the field, with 60% shares in the club, to bring in NFL, Moneyball and data and ruin and not build upon what Roman built. Instead, knock down the Roman Empire, gut a Champions League winning team, gut the Thomas Tuchel that, by the way, the FA always go over yes man, yet they've gone for Thomas Tuchel. And these clowns are the biggest lovers of yes men at Chelsea because we went through Jellyfish Potter, who was on given a 5-year deal on 12 million a year, who's still getting paid, by the way. Then you bring me Jellyfish Potch from fucking Spursy. It's an insult to us because you don't give a shit about heritage and rivalry. All right. I'd never wanted this guy, irrespective, bro. But at least he was man enough to come out and say mid-tables are reality and actually tell the truth that I don't have the excuse next season of inexperience and youth. And he wanted to keep Conor Gallagher. He got Conor Gallagher and Casado in double pivot. And we went on a winning run and he salvaged by 1 hour and a nutsack through the capitulation of Man United and Spursy and all the other clubs that we got 6th place, which we still only got Conference League with when we were maybe we should have got Europa League. And they still sacked him when, what did Bowley say? It's exactly as we drew it up. Exactly as we drew it up. It's not as you drew it up. You don't know what you're doing, but what you have drawn up is a financial plan to quadruple the amount of profit you make off selling the club. And the catalyst to selling this club is rebuilding the stadium. But right now, the CPO have got this ownership by the short and curlies, by the nutsack, literally like that. So they want to change the name. And they're going to use the logos, the catalyst, to get everyone on that gravy train. Good luck. This fan base gone soft. And this fan base needs to, well, only time, innit? Only time. Time will tell, bruv. Time will tell. Let's have it right. Big up to Michael. He says, big up, Johnny. That performance was utter dog shit. 1.5 billion spent. Just have to have 2 shots on target. Sanchez and Carwell were absolutely pathetic, mate. I mean, yeah, but what's the level here? This is the level, bruv. Bartek says, big up to you, my geezer, ultra. He says, Sanchez is dog shit. We know that. Arsenal always makes stupid mistakes, misplaces passes, under pressure, keeps a clean sheet once every 10 games. How the fuck is he our number one? Ask Egg Barley, Bowley, and Feliciano. By the way, Kerry Winstanley and Stuart Little, you had big bollocks coming out with your PR stunt, going, it's definitely going to work. We believe in this project. Before our biggest run and test at the moment, where we've got Liverpool, Newcastle back-to-back, Man United, Arsenal, Leicester, Spurs. Like, what are you doing here, bruv? Yeah? It's definitely going to work, is it? How can you say something's going to work when it's unproven in the history of football? It's also unproven to you specifically, not in just football terms, because you haven't run an elite football club. And nor is that Kerry Stanley, who's done a degree at Liverpool Polytech, all right? Data analyst from Brighton, Derby, and poached his job at Brighton. And now all of a sudden there are two directors that have built and helped build this team. No, they're yes men. Everything will fall on them. First, it falls on the players, the gaffer. If it does, well, we've fallen on how many gaffers? Potter and Poch. And now we're falling on, it will fall on Enzo. And then the players again. And you keep going round and round in circles when you don't address the directors, you don't address the ownership for all their decisions and their antics. Now, I can say this, and I'm going to say it loud and clear because we've got a lot of viewers on here tonight. And I'm sure there's a lot of brown envelopes. But not one of you brown envelopes, and you will know what I'm telling is the truth here, all right? Ed Barley, Bowley, and what's his name? Feliciano. They ordered, and I know this personally, so you can't fucking twist this one, all right? And this is a fact. It's a fact. This is why my channel got assassinated, the start of it anyway. But I'm going to say it anyway, because I'm on Rumble. You can't touch me. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. So they ordered suits and boots to go into Cobham training facility, which they've sold to themselves now, by the way, to their sister company, not the one that owns Chelsea. They sent suits and boots with bin bags. Yeah, it was lock, stock, and bin bags at Chelsea. To have it right. And can everybody just stop getting shot? Well, they went and took all the employees' mobile phones, laptops, and possessions. They then interrogated them one by one, going through their private, personal belongings to find out about contacts, leaks, this and that. That's actually against the contract. It's against GDPR. It's actually illegal. And they can get truly fucked for it. But not one brown envelope wanted to report that. But you send brown envelopes to me to try and find out. How do you know this, Johnny? How do I know? Doesn't matter how I know, but I know it's the truth. And you know it's the truth. The ones that know. And the ones that don't, you think it's all conspiracy. They don't know conspiracy. I don't put up conspiracies, bro. If you want conspiracy, go with, what's his name? Actually, no, they actually speak quite facts, to be honest. I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to name names because I don't need to name these names. But let's have it right. Well, let's call the conspiracists the toxic positivity merchants that seem to know everything. Alex Goldfish is related to one of the directors at Chelsea, by the way. Oh, I've let that one out of the bag, have I? Is what it is. Big up to RJM, Chelsea Blue Commander. Minerals FC 20 months. And by the way, we are on YouTube, we are on Rumble, and we are on Twitter. And we're going to do this every single stream. Every single stream. Relentlessly. So we're going to go. Big up, Johnny. Up to Minerals FC. Landing it as always. Big up to you, my geezer. Big up to John. Minerals FC Ultra 5 months. Respect to everyone in here. Big up to the Forest Stand. He says, what would be your celebration if you scored? If I scored, what we scoring with? What we scoring with? Because these ones in the fan base seem to only want to score with Slosh Pot Wet and OnlyFans. I want to score goals. I want to score winning goals so that we can win the Premier League. I mean, look, Cole Palmer celebration's wonderful, but Didier Drogba was the first. So I'll go with Didier Drogba. You understand me? Let's have it right. Respect to everyone in here. Smash the like button. Smash that subscribe button on both Rumble. Follow. The links are down below. Everything's down below. If you don't want to follow me, don't follow me. In fact, I know the ones that are watching, and respect to everyone watching. You know what I'm saying? Respect to everyone watching. And big up to the women's team. Let's have it right. Big up to the women's team. So, what are you lot always fed? What's everyone fed in on this platform? Everyone is fed one thing and one thing only, bruv. Yeah. And it's always been the case. And I always said to you, stop digesting their rotten scholars.
Certainly looks okay.
What do you think?
It's got to be sick. He's only gone and given me a rancid scallop.
How can you eat that? If you knew they were off, why didn't you say? No, I didn't. I didn't know they were off. They're fucking minging. Do you not taste that? I do now, yeah. It took a while to now. I know what it means. I feel sick myself now.
It's grim. It's fucking grim. And it's out of order.
There's one message for everyone on here. One message, very, very loud and clear. And this is what it is.
They can't control you. They can't. They try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me. You
Not
see,
you.
it ain't no name I won't name. It's up.
Not you.
You know what I'm saying? And just for Minister Farrakhan, I love you, but the way you read that, I took that as a slight. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking no disrespect from nobody. So let's get on the phone and let's talk that out. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody, right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve.
Facts. And I'll tell you this now. There's one thing that I do, and I will always do it. And I'll put pressure. I'll call out everything, and I'll put pressure. I put pressure on this clown ownership. I put pressure on these clown directors. I put pressure on the manager. I put pressure on the players, because what does pressure do? Pressure, like Don Roman put pressure, makes diamonds. And if no one puts pressure and no one actually says it for what it really is, we'll forever stagnate like these goons. And I can't have that. I can't have that. I will not accept that. So, when everyone says, don't listen to Johnny, don't watch Johnny, fuck Johnny, and all that jazz, yeah?
We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway.
Oh, fuck it. Let's rewind it, bruv. It's elite. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we can. We can.
We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway.
Never lower your standards for nothing in life. All right. If you want the best, if you want to be the best and you want to be the most elite, you never drop your standards for nobody. Yeah. For no clowns that have come from Moneyball, NFL, equity merchants, think they know what they're doing running our elite football club. Roman Abramovich run it the way it should be run. And they're running it the opposite. You know what I'm saying? So big up to all my ultras in here. Big up to everyone watching. Respect to everyone. I want you to support the channel. And to all the haters, I mean, well, you're in here, ain't you? So, big up. Respect to you. Maybe we've educated you tonight. But it's not all doom and gloom, is it? We got Cole Palmer. Wonderful player, an absolute baller. But we can't do it. He can't do it on his own. And you know what I'm saying? No surrender fucking mentality. Let's have it right. No surrender mentality. So big up to everyone in here. I want you all to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. I want you to put all your comments down below. And let's have it right. Everyone should be, well, what can we say? Retweet it, bruv. Put it out. Oh, you're too scared to put it out. You see, the funny thing is it's out in the open. Let me expose Toothpick Jacobs, actually, while we're here. We'll do it, because he's just rattled me just being in that Twitter space doing fuck all. Spilling his narrative. Let's bring him up. Where is he? 1 second. 1 second. Where are you, fella? Where are you, fella? Where are you, fella? Here he is. He got blacklisted from the BBC because he leaked information, but he was so smart, he left his login on the computer. The BBC found out and blacklisted him from the entire, BBC. So have it right. One of the most, whether you think they're legit or not, I mean, it's like Jim will fix it. I mean, our owners are moving like that, but that's another discussion. I mean, this guy here, he's out there for the pound notes and CBS. You know what I'm saying? Works with Chelsea Twitter accounts that will probably sell out their accounts like a CFC Mod and a Dubois and all the rest of them, because that's what they do. You know, if they love the club so much, why are you selling your accounts? Careful, you'll get accused of being on his payroll. So have it right. So have it fucking right. Yeah. What we doing here? What's happening in the game? Where are we going? Who do you believe?
I work 20 hours per fucking day, and I don't accept that someone goes on Twitter with no face, with no name, just joking with myself and saying this kind of shit.
So let's leave you with a great one. Let's get it up. Where is it? I think this is the epitome, and this is the outright description of all the large Chelsea platforms. And this is what we're going to end it on. But, let's not end it. Let's just keep it
Some
rolling.
people will be like, Benson, shut up. You're an armchair fan. You live the other side of the world and you brown envelopes from the club. First things first, no, I'm not. This is all just flipping rubbish that people come out with because they've got no legitimate argument to come at and say, like, they disagree with an opinion or whatever. It's just cheap. It's pathetic.
Either way, I can come out and say this because I've been paid by Chelsea Football Club at times to work on certain projects, and I can tell you now, there is certain things that you just can't say about Chelsea, specifically painting the club in any kind of negative light. With the intentions of painting Chelsea Football Club in the best light possible, even if we're losing on the pitch and even if the owners don't know what they're doing and they're alienating the fan base. That's the truth here.
Minerals FC mudded me. I couldn't give a shit about that guy. Just decided to call people.
Oh, mate, it's only polite to read out the super chat from somebody called Edo who says, you are in the woods wronging. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you taking the time out to say that. Cheers. This one's for you. In them, we know that they have the minerals. We're not doubting
The minerals, the fight, the hunger, the determination to come back from here.
Come here! What have you been doing with my daughter? I told you! Get off me! I told you to stay away from your power! Let me get off me! Listen to me, you go near her again. You so much as look at her, and I will call the police. Do you understand me?
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
I think it was 89. So I went to Manchester United versus Forest because it was around my birthday and I begged my dad to take me because I supported United.
I'm calling you out as well, mate. All of you, I'm calling you out one by one.
So Stephen Howson's on the payroll. I didn't know. I've never seen Stephen Howson accused of being on the payroll.
I'm an independent channel.
So are we, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, grinding, man. Grinding, bro. Same as you.
Yeah.
Matching the same as you, bro. You're everywhere. We're everywhere. Everyone's working. Everyone's enjoying. You know what I mean? Well, not enjoying Man United, but in terms of the opportunities.
How can you eat that? If you knew they were off, why didn't you say?
No, I didn't. I didn't know they were off.
They're fucking minging. Do you not taste that?
I do now, yeah. It took a while to know. I know what it means. I feel sick myself now. It's grim. It's fucking grim. And it's out of order.
Fucking try any of that shit, because I've been here before. I'm a professional. This is what I do.
Big up to all my Mills FC Ultras. Big up to everyone in the chat. Put your comments down below. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be doing a stream of Eunice, so make sure you tune in. And we'll be on Rumble. So go and follow on there. And respect to everyone. Up the fucking Chels as always. On to the next game. And let's try and get a win. You know what I'm saying? We can only go by game in isolation. But the slot machine paid us no winnings today. Let's have it right. So big up to everyone. Up the Chels, up Mills FC. As always, salute to our Don Roman. Let's go.